we don't know what we're doing. We don't know what we're doing. Anyways. Hello.
Hi.
My name is Kaylin, and this is my husband Bill.
Hi.
And we are opening up a auto repair business in our community, and we're hoping to open next month. So we have a lot to do. We've already done a lot of stuff, like the legal paperwork stuff, but we have a lot to do to get the space set up in order to open. So we are at Staples, and our goal today is to get a chair, a computer chair, a printer maybe, and a POS system, and figure out like what accessories we need to go with that. So let's go shopping.
Awesome, thank you so much.
So they did not have the printer that we wanted in stock, so we need to order that, and they did not have the square piece POS system card reader that we needed, so we're gonna order that. But we did get a chair, so yay for us.
Not a total strikeout.
Right, so we're gonna go get lunch now because I'm hangry. The white paint really brightens the space up.
Yeah, big time.
So this was all like a tan color. Would you say it was tan? Gray.
It was dark gray.
Dark gray. So much brighter. And they painted the floors for us.
Yeah. New LED lights.
So this is the front or the side. Holy, it's loud. So this is where the customers will enter, and we've got some ideas for how to make it like a little more inviting. But let's go check out inside and see what the office is looking like. So they did a lot of work in here. They painted everything white because it's such a small space, so we wanted to try to, you know, make it seem like a little bigger than it actually is. And they kept this wood, which I love. I'm so glad that they kept that. We've got some plans for that, and we're gonna add some like faux white paneling on this side. But we've got to do some measuring just to make sure what we bought is going to fit into the space. So yeah, this is what we're working with. I love it. It looks so much better. This is the view outside. This is on a very busy road. How many cars go by a day?
I think he said between 10 and 20,000 a day.
Yeah, so very busy. We've got signs. We're getting quotes for signs right now. So we should be hearing back. We heard back from one company, we got a quote, and then we're just waiting back from another local company on their quote. So we'll decide which is the best option for us and hopefully get that started.
Ooh, that paint to find out how long it takes to dry.
So this is the step that is going to the garage. So we have a lift that we bought, so we're gonna get that installed. Bill's been doing this for over 20 years, so he has a lot of the stuff that we already need, or that he already needs. We just had to buy a couple extra things, but it looks so much better. There's a bathroom right over there, storage over there. I don't want to go on the floor because I don't know if it's wet or not. This was my vision. Pure chaos.
We gotta get an exact measurement. Whoever that sold was working the read or something.
So I think our plan was to have
68 inches long by 36 inches wide.
68 inches is the amount or the length of the desk.
Width.
What?
68 inches
Long?
long.
Okay, 68.
36 wide.
So we're just measuring to make sure the desk that we already bought fits in the space. We probably should have done it the other way around first, right, Dan? Okay, so we're gonna have the desk hopefully come off of the wall like this, his chair behind it, and then we'll have the printer set up and all of like the office supplies there. And then we'll have 2 guest chairs in front of that desk. So when you're making your payment, you have somewhere to sit. And then I was gonna have 2 waiting area chairs over here, and then a coffee water area over here. So we need to measure to make sure what we bought actually fits that space.
46-inch TV in.
Okay, I guess we're getting a TV. Oh, don't we already have one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna maybe rig that up on the wall, and we need to measure the windows for curtain rods.
How are you doing?
So much measuring. So I think the desk will work there. What do you think? And
Absolutely.
then we'll have the bookshelf here.
Back there.
Yeah, and then I have plans for this wall over here, and then this will be like an open area, just to give this space some breathing room. I don't want it to be too cramped in here. It's already a small space. How much square footage is this place?
This office?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
1,500? Didn't you say
That
1,500?
includes the shop though.
Oh, okay. Well,
You ask a question, we're gonna find your answer.
21. So the space is 21 feet by 11. Bill is the one that's good at math, so he'll figure that out. But yeah, they redid all.
231 square feet.
Okay. Ooh, it's pretty tight. But honestly, this will be a really good stepping stone for Bill, I feel like. I think it would be a good step. Like, it's the perfect amount of space for you.
How big do you need the office to be?
Well, I have...
Out there's where the money being made.
But it'll just be Bill working. He's just doing it on his own right now. And then when we have consistent income and can replace my full-time income, then I will be joining him and working in the office, doing all of the scheduling, insurance, processing payments, stuff like that. So that is our plan. I like how all the light comes in. It really brightens up the space. It was super, super dark in here when we first looked at the space.
Like here?
Yeah.
So 40?
So 40. Yeah, so we're gonna do a curtain panel and like the white blinds that you twist, or the ones that we have at the house, like the pull-out ones.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that. We have to order a drop box for keys for after hours, and we are going to replace these. It doesn't look like they are doing that, so we will take that expense on. But they've done a really nice job in here. We weren't expecting them to do all of this before we moved in. Looks really good. And the floors, I love the floors.
Like the gold garage door opener button.
I like it. That's cool.
Like Lane, baby.
I wonder if they're leaving this here. I don't know. It looks good. Do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah, see that's the wiring for the internet and for the phone.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right there.
Okay.
They'll just have to, I mean, I can hang the modem on the wall
Yeah.
if I have to, you know, or a set of shelf there or something.
We're gonna have to get like watch your step signs here
Yeah.
because of the step down. And then
Oh,
also
forgot about that.
here. And then the bathroom in here. Okay. So I don't think the trash can is gonna fit on the side of the coffee bar that we got, so it's probably gonna have to go over here,
Yep.
which is fine. And then we have a beverage cooler that is hopefully going to fit underneath the coffee center that we got.
252 and a half.
How many sheets do we need?
2.5.
2.5. Because they're 4 by 8 sheets.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll have to buy 3 and then cut one.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm so excited. We've got about a month to get this place in tip-top shape. We're hoping to open mid-October. So, wish us luck.
Lighting the whole building too.
Oh wow. So fall is here. So I have like a whole fall setup that I want to do. We're gonna have a mat here, drop box. We need to somewhere put the hours. And this is getting replaced, hopefully.
The hours will probably be on the door.
Oh, door, where? Where? We'll have to figure that out. All right, so it's the next day. So today I'm going to be working on designing our services board. So this will go on the back wall in the office. And so what I'm envisioning is having it separated by mechanical, body, maintenance, and install services. And then underneath those categories have exactly what Bill offers for Walker's Garage. So Bill and I spent most of the morning going over the services that he wants to offer, what category they go in, whether or not it'll have a set price or if he'll go by his labor price, and kind of mapping out our business plan and the services that he'll be providing and the policies and procedures that will be displayed in the office. So we did that this morning. It's all mapped out here. It does not have to be pretty. I think having a plan and a clear vision on what service you're going to offer your customer in a clear and concise manner, and in terms that the customer will understand. I mean, I don't have a ton of experience as far as like knowing what every single term is. That's Bill's thing. My job is to make sure that what Bill is trying to explain and offer gets translated to the customer in a quick, efficient, and knowledgeable and aesthetically pleasing type of way. So I envision this being printed on a foam board that you can get right at Staples. So I went on the Staples website. I looked at the size that would fit on the wall that where you want to put it on. So I have those measurements. It's going to be a 2 by 3 foot board. So in Adobe, where I'm going to be designing, I already have my artboard set up to that size, so I can just design and make sure, and that will ensure that the design will fit on the board appropriately. So this is where the fun part comes in. I'll start designing. I will put my camera up somewhere so I can show you how I'm designing the board. I probably will not get it done all today. This will probably just be like the bare bones, and then I'll have Bill come in and help me edit just to make sure he approves, and then we will send it off to get printed. It has been a week since the last few clips were filmed. I am out doing some errands right now for the shop. Bill is going to be setting up the lift today, which is awesome. He's going to be bringing the air compressor over and setting that up. Excuse me. Later today, we're going to be working on our website, our Facebook page, setting up all of our services. I have like our services board all designed in Adobe, so we're going to be like pinpointing exactly what we're going to be offering and the prices and whatnot. I have the website domain name. We have the website name. We made our Instagram handle. We did the Facebook page. Nothing's published yet, but we got that set in stone. And so I actually need to work on the website, which website stuff is not a familiar area. We don't know what we're doing. We don't know what we're doing. Anyways, we are going to be working on our services board this afternoon when he comes back, and because we're going to be sending that out to get printed, I think to Staples or something. So we need to really nail down exactly what we want displayed in the office and exactly what we need to display on the website, and make sure that it's all cohesive. And what else are we doing? What else did we do? Oh yeah, we have a meeting with the sign company on Monday. We had sent in our logo and got quotes and everything, so we're actually going to be going in on Monday, and they have like a printout of what it's going to look like, so we need to go in and okay that. So hopefully everything looks good on Monday. We'll have it ordered. They said they could have it done in a week, which is awesome. We ordered the coming soon banner that should be here, I think, next week. There's just so much to do. There's so much, and there's not enough time in the day. I work full-time, Bill works full-time. I have a side business as well. We have 2 young kids. COVID, I mean, we're in a pandemic. Like, there's just not enough time. So I'm trying to be really mindful and trying to really set a list, set a schedule. This is when we can do that. Let's take advantage. Let's get a sitter when we can do this. And, you know, we can get a sitter and have the kids be watched while we go do this. And it's just a lot. I have a whole vision for this waiting room. Bill's the muscle. I'm the visionary. I like to have things a specific way, and we're kind of going for industrial, modern, comfy, cozy, inviting, clean vibes. If that makes any sort of sense. It makes sense in my brain, but to try to translate that into a waiting room office area on a budget, it's been a little difficult, just because the things that I want are really expensive. So I'm trying to find alternatives that still meet the vision that I want, as well as like being mindful of our finances and stuff, which I don't think I mentioned on the last video. We're doing this completely liquid cash. We don't have like a bank loan or anything. We don't have loans from friends or family. Like, we're doing this all through the cash that we have saved over the years. So we're trying to be good stewards of our money and not trying to, how do I want to say, like, go overboard in the beginning. Like, we want to be very cognizant of the money that we're spending and making sure that it's the stuff that we're spending money on is gonna last. And when I say that, I mean like on like furniture or like any tools that Bill has to buy or whatnot. Thankfully, Bill's been doing this over 20 years. He has most all of the tools that he needs. There's like a couple things that we have at the garage that he doesn't want to bring to the new shop just because he wants to have a house. Jeez. So we've had to buy doubles of a couple things, but other than that, he has mostly everything. So a lot of it's just like office back end type of things that we had to buy. Like we got our Square set up. We are spending money on a bookkeeper, and you know, we want to make sure that we're doing everything right and legal in the way that you're supposed to do it. So anyways, so I think the only time that we would be open to taking out a business loan is if it was to be put towards like a more permanent building structure. So right now we're leasing the space. We have a 1-year lease, and then I think we'll be there a couple years, and then but our goal is to obviously move on and like have our own permanent spot that we own, a building that we own. We have so many plans, but that is the goal right now. So that is really, I guess, the only time where I feel like I would be comfortable with taking out a loan. But I guess we'll cross that bridge when it comes. Is that how that goes? Cross that bridge when it comes? Yeah, I think. So we're doing that, and what else? I just have a list here so I don't get lost. I just feel like right now obviously we've been planning this for a while. Right now, like we're planned to open next month, in October. So we have a lot to do. And right now is when we really need to start like honing in on the decisions on like when we're ordering stuff. Like we're going to be ordering t-shirts, sweatshirts, he needs a hat, like a jacket. We have our logo done, just things with the website. We need to make sure that this is exactly how we want it, because when we order it, like we're going to be doing air fresheners. Air fresheners are expensive, and I need to make sure that what we send to have made is exactly what we want. Because if there's a mistake, if there's a typo, if we make it, if we change our minds, like we've already ordered it. So like, and especially like with our sign, like I designed the logo, so that's a lot of pressure. Signs are not cheap. They're very expensive. It's not just something that if you make a sign and you have like a mistake on it, like they can just make you a new one. That's not how it works. So just making sure that everything that we want is well thought out and planned appropriately. It's just a lot on the brain. Like I feel like I have decision fatigue. We've been just talking about things and deciding on so many variables that my brain is just scrambled eggs. Like it just feels like it's scrambled eggs. Like making this decision, you guys, making this decision for our family, it's a huge leap of faith. I know Bill can do it. He knows he can do it. It's gonna be amazing. It's a big step. It's a big commitment. Bill has been working and is still working right now at a job that is very comfortable financially, like finance wise. He is the breadwinner. Like he brings in most of the money. I bring in money as well. Not to say that my money that I'm bringing in is not as valued. However, when you look at the numbers, like Bill brings in quite a bit more than I do. So to step away from that and to start something so new, so scary, so unknown, it's a big step, and it's gonna be great. It's a lot to digest. I get really nervous like at night right before I go to bed. I'm like, holy shit, we're doing this. Like we are doing this. And then I wake up and I'm fine. We got some shelves delivered today that Bill's gonna put together, and then we got our drop box and a clock for the office. So things are starting to arrive. We ordered a bunch of stuff, so hopefully it'll be here within the next week or two. Can I just say that designing a website is not easy. I've been doing this for hours, and I have like two pages that I'm happy with, but it's a huge learning curve, and it's not, and the website we're using, like the hosting, a lot of it's like they have templates that you can choose from, and like you can organize it any way that you want. There's almost too many options because I'm having a hard time of like narrowing down what I want, and like navigating the website's a little bit difficult, but here's what we're working with so far. I have like my banner all figured out. There's a couple more things I want to add, but I can't figure out how to get like, where are we? I want more tabs underneath here, but I can't figure out a way to like stack them, if that makes sense at all. I'll probably have to go down like a Google rabbit hole to figure that out. But I did my review page for the shop. Leave us a review. Here. It's pretty. And then I typed out our about page here, but there's a lot of work that I need to do. That took like 3 to 4 hours to do. So yeah, it took quite a long time. So I'm gonna try to work on this throughout the week. I really want to get like the bare bones of it done before I post on, or before we post on Facebook about our shop, because I kind of want like our Facebook page to be open to the public, and then send invites. Hopefully friends and family will follow us along, and then have this website as like a jumping off point from the Facebook page. So that's what I've been doing. Bill has been installing the lift and the air compressor all day today, and just setting up stuff at the shop. And yeah, we have our meeting with the sign company tomorrow. And oh, I got Bill's Instagram page for Walker's Garage done. It's Walker's Garage 207. So if you want to see behind the scenes stuff, go ahead and follow him along there. I am at the garage right now, checking out the signs that we got done by Bangor Neon. I am blown away about like the quality of the sign, and like I'm very picky and we went back and forth forever, like weeks, on trying to nail down the specific color blue that I wanted, and they knocked it out of the park. So if you are looking for any kind of signage for your business, check them out, Bangor Neon. I'll link them somewhere, wherever I end up posting this. They did phenomenal, love it. So let me show you what it looks like. So the lighting is not the best in here, but this is a 4x8 sign that's going to go on one side of the building, and then we have another 4x8 sign that's going to go on the other side of the building. So when you're coming over the bridge, you can see it, and then when you're coming going into Bangor, you can see it. So this is the sign. It's so smooth, and the color and the graphics came out so crisp and clear. They matched the color perfectly. And then we have like two little there's an office entrance sign, and then an employees only sign that will hang up. And they're not super heavy either, which I love. It's very lightweight. here's what we're working with now. As you can see, we've got some stuff in here. We still have a lot left to do. We're hoping to open in a couple weeks. At this point, we have told everyone on Facebook and we're spreading the word. We have not officially announced our opening date yet. There's some few things that we have to wrap up. I'm gonna be here this morning setting up the coffee bar and that shelf over there and organizing some files. And Bill will be down later. He's got some pipes that he needs to fit for the air compressor and whatnot. And then we're gonna be doing like a whole white brick wall on the top half of this shelf right here. So we're gonna work on that this week. So much to do, but it's awesome.